All right, so welcome to our Getting to Know Who's on Our Team series that I've been doing here on LinkedIn. And today, right now, I'm joined by our government overlay for the Southeast team, Tom Ross. Tom handles mostly all our government and education accounts. Anytime that I have a potential opportunity with a local government entity or an education entity, I engage Tom so he can help me with certain government contracts and help me move the deal along and understand certain key components that we need to know to win these strategic type of deals in the local arena here in Central Florida. So, Tom, thank you for joining today. I appreciate you. I'm glad to see you. Oftentimes we have conversations. We had conversations yesterday on the phone about certain accounts. We have a couple meetings set up for this week. So I wanted to see if you can maybe share a little bit of what your role here is with Crown and elaborate on that a little further.
Jonathan, thanks for having me on. This is a great platform that you introduce and post on LinkedIn. I'm really glad to be one of your interviewees today to talk about my role here at Crown Castle as the SLED, S-E-L-E-D, Business Development Manager for the Southeast region. That's the state, local, and education. So it's basically government and education, higher ed, K-12, and so forth. Happy to be here. Happy to be with Crown, going on 15 plus years with Crown Castle, bridged from a previous company that Crown acquired in 2016. And the Southeast region support and the sales managers and sales executives really have stepped up in these changing times so far, and we're really impressed. I'm happy to support you guys across the country or across the Southeast region.
Awesome. And I definitely appreciate it very much. So thank you for that. And so let me ask you, you mentioned on something there, you spoke about, when you came to the company for 15 years and you've been here, you talked about what you enjoy working at Crown Castle. So what specifically is it? I'm talking about the reason why I'm doing these videos and showing everyone our team and our local team is because, I think that the value comes from not our products. Our products are great, but the value's in our team. And I think our team, the key thing that we all share is that we love working here. Why is that for you? What is it that you enjoy the most about Crown Castle?
Well, of course, we like to enjoy where we work, Jonathan. I like to put my heart and my mind into my work, and I really enjoy helping others succeed. I'm a builder person myself, and I like to build those relationships, both internal and external. I'm face forward, and I like to be in front of customers, prospects, and those opportunity and situations really stand out to me. And that's where I can really help the local sales teams with their opportunities, with their prospect development, with their strategy and approaches that they plan on interfacing with a lot of the outside world, the customers and the prospects.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the best part because you know what, Tom, it's like for me, from my perspective, me being in the sales role, I'm not an expert when it comes to some of these internal the procurement process when it comes to these government accounts and certain different phases that it goes through and has to get approved through different entities whether it's government or education. So to have someone like you that has this this wealth of knowledge when it comes to that world, whenever we create those opportunities and to bring you in on those deals to help us move the ball down the field, for me, it's just been a blessing. So thank you for that. I appreciate you saying that. And then one last thing before we let you go. A lot of people are, follow me on LinkedIn that are from not only from Crown Castle, but a lot of customers that we have, a lot of prospects, potential prospects that we're going to try to turn into customers one day here. And they're probably going to be engaged with you. You'll probably be on some of those calls, right? I want to know, share something with those folks that they don't know about you. Tell us something interesting about Tom Ross that nobody knows about.
Well, if you can't tell, I'm very detail-oriented. I do like to share my time with my colleagues. I think people know about that. I do have a kind of a drive to start writing. Actually, I started writing my journal for the past years. Some will include, of course, personal history, and then some will include work history. And some of those histories kind of blend together over the years. I've been in the telecommunications world since actually the mid 80s. So 30, 35, 40 years worth of interacting and making friends and building relationships with all the folks I work with, and then bringing in a lot of the existing customers. I have a lot of good stories to tell. My experience is what I bring to the table. That's what I'm all about, and I love sharing that experience. The things that I learned that failed and things I learned succeeded into your group and into Crown Castle as a whole. So that's the overall picture. That's something that nobody knows about me, is that journal. So I guess now even my family will find out when they go on to the posting and watch the video, Jonathan.
That's cool. So maybe,
Thanks
you
for
know what,
pulling that out. Thanks for pulling that out of me, and I think that's part of your job.
yeah. With all of that knowledge that you have there, I can only imagine you have a ton of stories to tell. From a sales perspective, from a business perspective, I'm pretty sure that you have a wealth of knowledge there. Things that you've learned that work well. Some of the times when maybe you made a mistake and maybe you know not to do that again. I think that might be, you might be on your way to being a published author. Who knows? You might write a book, a sales book, sales training book.
I'd really be surprised at that, but I would like to see that happen. Absolutely.
There you go. Awesome stuff. Well, I really appreciate it. Again, thank you so much for all the help that you've given me here since I've gotten on board with Crown Castle about a year and change ago. Getting to know you and getting to know your role has really helped me out, win a couple of key deals last year, and we're looking forward to 2020 as well. So it's a pleasure. Thank you, sir. And I'm probably going to see you on a call in the next couple of minutes. We got something.
The pleasure's all mine, Jonathan. Thanks so much for opening this venue up and this platform for us to go ahead and show the people on LinkedIn and the rest of the world really what we're doing on a day-to-day basis.
I appreciate it. All right. Stay safe and talk to you later.
You also take care.